Good evening and welcome to Nonsense Talk Live. It was indeed an eventful day. Eventful day for journalists, eventful day for those who were glued to the television for the results. So I won't be going into results because I am sure you all must have watched it or must be following it on your mobile phones, if I would say. I have a couple of issues to mention here. One, this election was indeed very significant because one must remember that Prime Minister Narendra Modi was at the hem of criticism because of his demonetization, GST and some other policies. But still people gave him this huge mandate. Secondly, opposition party under the name of Mahagathbandhan was almost mad after Narendra Modi ever since election was announced. And perhaps this is one reason why they are defeated on the face value. I repeat, defeated on the face value. Well, even when the results of exit poll, which are never authentic and nobody claims authenticity, was announced, the members of the Grand Alliance in the leadership of Mamata Banerjee and Chandrababu Naidu, to be specific, totally created ruckus and said that this exit poll was purchased. Today's result has proved that people's vote is more important than what politicians in our country thinks of. Third mention is the alliance which actually dreamt of, I repeat, dreamt of coming into power. Well, this is actually a slap on the face of those parties under the name of Mahagathbandhan or Grand Alliance, which almost came to power, self-proclaimed power of course, and they decided that they will be ruling the country for the next 5 years. And funniest part was when people almost gave their clear mandate or gave their opinion that they are actually not in favor of the Mahagathbandhan. Some of the members of the Grand Alliance refused to believe that and said, come what may, we will form the government. Well, as I said, this election was indeed very significant. Finally, some of the developments that took place in the day. One, the same Mamata Banerjee was first to tweet and congratulate the BJP and said, we will do a proper review of the failure of her party. Well, that's well taken. And she should and must review the defeat, because if people in Bengal have suddenly turned against Trinamool, then Mamata Banerjee should and must conduct a review. It really calls for a review, because people in Bengal will now wait for the assembly elections same way Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool Congress is also eyeing on the assembly polls, not to forget the BJP too. So, if Mamata Banerjee is defeated on her face value in the state and people mock behind her, then it's time for a review. Secondly, I really don't understand why Rahul Gandhi said that he will send his resignation to his mother and the UPA chief, Sonia Gandhi, taking the responsibility of the defeat. Well, Raga must remember one thing, that such defeats will come and go, but that doesn't mean that it will put an end to his political career. He should take the example from his grandmother, Indira Gandhi, the ultimate stateswoman, who too was defeated after emergency, but then after came with a bang. However, 1984 election was indeed a very sad story. Not going into details now. Last but not the least, our politicians should and must understand the language people speak and people understand, because once again the Mahagathbandhan failed to understand the sentiments. Chandrababu Naidu made so many trips to West Bengal and Delhi to pursue, to stress on the Mahagathbandhan, but didn't pay little attention on what the people of his own state was actually planning or thinking. Otherwise, he would not have got such a bad mandate. Devi Gaura, the next patriarch, as Mamata Banerjee used to call him, of the Mahagathbandhan, is almost finished. Before summing up, I just want to say that this election was interesting. It was interesting to cover the election. But one thing this election taught was politicians and political parties must and should respect the public opinion that is formed. So if we journalists or man on the street can have a hang of the public opinion, then why can't these politicians or political parties pay little attention to what people are saying? Finally, a big congratulations to Narendra Modi for his massive defeat. NDA has managed to secure 349. Number game is big, responsibility is also big. However, the coming 5 years is a litmus test for Narendra Modi and also we electorates who have elected him to power.